Okay, who's taking us away?
I'll go ahead and start it as usual.
This date in history, huh?
This date in history, guys.
Control it.
And I don't want to hear that when I talk about
What?
this date in history.
What?
We're serious.
This?
Yeah. Don't. I'm totally serious. Don't do it again. I'm waiting.
It's a shot.
I know.
It'll come on you when you least expect it.
Thank you. Okay.
Are we live here?
Yes, we're live,
We're live.
but we can't cut some stuff. Okay.
Anything that takes time.
Yes, because we have a lazy editor, this is all in.
You get some.
This date in history, in 1864, the Sand Creek Massacre occurred in Colorado, where Union soldiers or soldiers of the U.S. Army, led by a former Methodist minister. I bring that up being Methodist and all because even Methodists aren't perfect by any stretch of imagination. Chivington led a massacre of the Cheyenne and Arapaho and killed 230 people at Sand Creek.
Women and children.
Women and children. Yes. Oh yeah. There was no threat there. It was just some people camped out on Sand Creek and where they'd always camped out, and they just came in and pretty much wiped them out.
Is that who Kegseth is taking after?
Yes, apparently, yes. If they're down and out and unable to defend themselves,
Or swim.
keep shooting.
Keep shooting.
Yeah.
He sent SEAL team
Yeah.
Yeah.
to kill
And he
was-
guys hanging onto the
Okay.
boat.
And he's smiling.
The SEAL Team Counterterrorism Group.
Yeah.
Do you know how serious those guys are?
Yeah.
They are what a useless use of those
You're right.
guys. I mean, seriously. Anybody, not to denigrate anybody in uniform, but anybody could go in and shoot that boat out of the water. But to send SEAL Team 6, it's like, oh, it's just like he wants to prove himself.
Macho.
Yeah, Mr. Macho. So yeah, don't get me started on
Okay, let's get back to.
So anyway, that was the massacre that occurred on this day. And so I've got it started. Mr. Funny Guy today. You got something, or are you just gonna denigrate everything I do?
Well,
Apparently,
How many
yes.
parts do we have left in the podcast?
I should give him a certain amount.
no, you don't have to. You touch on a day in history.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. I'm gonna touch on current events. Okay?
Yeah, if you can find it.
If I
Yeah.
can find it there. Okay. So today, a timely event, and I'm open to comments.
Oh, you'll get
Well,
those.
Here comes the headline news of the day. Trump pauses all assignment claims in immigration crackdown. Time magazine. Important.
Pauses all.
Claims in immigration crackdown. So figure that one out, because Trump can't.
Yeah. Oh, that's what he
That
said.
Donnie-
Yeah.
Right, that Donnie can't. That's the headline news of November 29th.
He pauses claim. So
Would you like me to
if
read
you're
the article?
Basically,
if
it's.
you're a detainee, you can't put a claim in.
I guess so.
I thought it was all asylum decisions.
Oh,
In other words, no asylum, everybody's out. I think even the South Africans, apparently you can't even be white
No,
enough.
white South Africans can get in. It's the political establishment can't get in.
Oh,
Whitings are still okay.
I go get.
the next thought news of the day.
You did that just as I stood up.
Yeah, Cheryl. Get to that.
Ron, I don't know what we're gonna do. They're like a couple of children.
Number two,
Number two.
hot topic of the day, USA
Yeah.
today. Senate Democrats escalate demands that White House disclose legal justification for Venezuela attacks. So what's he doing? He's saying there's a problem with the airspace over Venezuela.
Right.
We're gonna shut it down,
Right.
right?
Right.
Well,
The airspace is broken, so
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
flights.
with
And you know what Maduro's doing? Have any idea what he's doing?
Laughing.
yeah, exactly. Because let's face it, with one carrier out there, the United States has more air power than they need to subdue any air force in Venezuela right now.
Sure.
I mean, it's like no contest, and it's just so to say, and actually he's just warning that was commercial flights basically. I'm assuming that if Venezuelan warplanes go up, are they going to shoot them down?
Sure.
Well, what about the Russian soldiers that are being sent to Venezuela? They're not walking, they're flying, right? World War III.
Scary.
Very scary. And we're all gonna be conscripted.
To do what?
Oh my lord!
Okay,
Wait a
now
minute.
that you see the humor in what we do.
I think I'm just going to sing "Kumbaya." Lord.
Please don't say.
It's all over.
Please, please. All right,
So,
story number 3.
yes,
ABC News.
Yes.
The hot.
I remember
Yeah, remember them? More than 1,000 flights canceled nationwide as snowy weather hits upper Midwest. Aren't you happy you're not in the Midwest?
I don't know. I'm watching the South Dakota State game and I'm thinking, hey, I want to be out there in that minus 10-degree weather where it's still snowing and they can't see the lines on the field. That looks like a bundle of fun. Granted, all my family's out there
Right.
now, but
Okay, Yahoo Sports. That's the
wow, news, sports and weather.
well, yeah. Woo!
well,
Yeah.
News, weather, news,
we
weather.
give
sports.
we give everything. That's why people have to subscribe.
We're gonna need a ding, 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 ding.
Yeah. You don't need.
We need a teletype sound in the back.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah. No, that's not teletype.
All right, so Ohio State ends losing streak against Michigan to set up the Big Ten title game. With whom?
Did Indiana?
Indiana.
Oh, you win the prize.
Did Indiana win today, though?
They're both 12-0.
Okay.
All right,
Well, that's okay. North Texas is 12-1.
all right, here's
We
another.
made it into the championship game too, come to think of it.
We're building.
Or building.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're building. Reuters. We're getting all the top news coverage. Reuters, Gaza death toll top 70,000, health ministry says. I personally think it's a lot more than
Yeah,
70,000.
I do too, but
That just doesn't seem right.
Yeah. But that should totally,
yeah.
really should totally.
Did you guys see there was a video out the other day that somebody took? I don't think they were aware that they were being videotaped of some soldiers where a couple of fighters had surrendered.
Yeah.
And they were shot without their guns or just basically gunned down and
Murder.
Yeah.
Murdered. All right, that's where Kegseth is getting
his ideas from.
his ideas
Yeah,
from.
okay.
All
I was
right,
wondering.
Wall Street Journal. The humble ladybug is having a PR crisis. I don't know what that means. I really don't.
The humble ladybug?
The humble ladybug is having a PR crisis, and I can't get anything on it because I'd have to subscribe, and I did not subscribe to the Wall Street Journal. So, and here's my last topic. This
Thank
is very apropos. And if you're in Texas and you're listening, the message is for you,
I'll be there shortly.
not you,
Oh,
not you. Why so many people are cutting family ties?
well, yeah, that applies to me.
That's an inside family joke.
Oh,
Okay.
oh,
Plus, a therapist offers advice on reconciliation. So,
there's
if you would like to subscribe, you can join me in the class. Jeez. All
Okay.
right, you guys are on your own now. I'm done.
no, I think our
Okay.
time's up.
Everybody time on this?
No.
You
Oh.
are?
We're 8 minutes in.
Okay.
Stephen, wow, you're in. Stephen Stooge Miller. Stephen
Yes.
Miller now is an evil piece of work if there ever was one. He's one of the worst members of the team, of the clown team.
Just flushed.
Perfect timing.
He's worse than Keystone Cash, Blondie Bondi, Kegseth, the Gnome, Roadkill Kennedy, No Bag of Cash, Gazar Holman, Lion Levitt, Little Mega Mike. Let's not forget Kelsey Gabbard. Whatever happened to her? I believe she was the director of No Tell Intelligence.
Yeah.
You're right, Mother. It's not nice. It's not nice to call people names or belittle them. However, the nasty president
Calls everybody
the
names.
nasty president cannot get near a microphone or the media without naming everyone that has not professed total loyalty to him. He has a nickname for every political enemy, both domestic and foreign. He has a secret love affair with every dictator around the world, example, Putin and Little Kim and Orban and the Crown Prince. I'm not sure what I'm more afraid of. Trump creating a civil war, which could happen, or my fear of starting World War III, beginning with Venezuela. He's a weak person, feared to be feared by his stupidity. World leaders around the world are laughing at him. That's enough for me for now.
So real quick, in response to your deal about him and his love affair with people, the Colombian, it was an ex-Colombian leader
Yeah.
who we put in prison for 45 years,
Right.
and he's now gonna
He's running again.
pardon him, yeah.
And if he doesn't get in, that was one of my.
I mean, the drug.
Sure, yeah,
Who's president?
Right.
Was
We're talking
He's
about
running for election.
And he was incarcerated in this country,
Yes. Oh, yes.
and he pardons him.
Yeah.
Well, he needs a new drug czar.
yeah. Well, he does know.
Knows how to get it.
Yeah.
But there's an explicit threat to the people of Colombia, to Honduras.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's where
It's-
he's
it's
from. Yeah,
Honduras.
Honduras.
It's an explicit threat. If they do not reelect him, he will bomb and invade the country of Honduras.
That's one bomb.
Well, good. You're just dying to, aren't you? No, it's one bomb.
But you want me to?
It's just.
Well, how do you
Well,
solve
well, get your hands out of your lap. Yeah, he's now threatened the people of Honduras, that if they don't reelect a convicted drug trafficker, he's going to invade Honduras along with Venezuela.
Well, why waste the
Yeah, as
people
long as
in the
We're up
plants?
there 2-for-1.
Yeah,
right?
don't do it.
Venezuela says
Actually-
war with them is war with all of Central and South.
Absolutely.
I do need to correct something there. Lou. It's a former president of Honduras that he's going to pardon.
Right.
But he's not currently running. One of his cronies is running.
Oh, that's
And-
right. It's
and-
his crony.
And Trump is supporting him
Right.
and saying,
It's Morgan.
if he doesn't win, all the money we've given you and everything else is gone. And it's another Venezuela. Basically, we're going to attempt to take over all of Central America and probably half of. Well, he also wants to get Brazil because they put Bolsonaro
Yeah, well,
in prison.
it's
So
already, we're North America,
yeah,
they're South America, we're Mexico.
The North against the South.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be
and
cute?
Well,
just wait for Central.
you forget Canada is also going to be a state now.
Yeah.
So they'll just be in it with us.
We're only getting half a green.
Only half of
62
the
states. We're gonna be 62
These two
states.
states, yeah,
And
That's a lot.
two big ones.
yeah. Man, we're going to expand greatly here.
Wow, what's that flag gonna look like?
Well,
Put all those stars on.
Stars on it.
If he's ever impeached, once a certain party
Hmm.
gets dominance of Congress, and he gets impeached and he gets jailed, he's gonna be extradited to one of his own countries, right?
Argentina. That's what I
Yes.
saw.
But this is something I found out yesterday or the day before, which I had no idea. If a president is impeached for treason, the president, the cabinet, the vice president, everybody out the door.
Yeah.
Out the door at the same time.
The vice
That,
president too.
did you know that?
Yes.
They automatically they're dismissed.
Gone, and they all are subject to being tried.
Prosecuted, yeah.
Prosecuted.
Well, let's get on with the impeachment. Make one that works.
That can't happen until the midterms.
You need the midterms.
Maybe not.
Well,
Next
if you-
week, there's a special election in Tennessee. And the MAGA representative, the candidate
Right.
running is in a district that FBD won by 22 points last year. The Democrat is now trailing by 2 points
2 points, yeah.
with and it's on a rocket
Well-
ship up. They're saying Tennessee is now the real canary in the coal mine.
The problem is you can still get the House Democratic and impeach him, but he'll never be convicted in the Senate.
Well,
you know
if
what,
the Senate, if that,
Oh, they have to save their
Republicans-
jobs.
the mega section of the Republican Party loses control, he could be.
Yeah,
That's what, they need control of both houses of government.
But they could at least start the impeachment if the special elections continue the
Well,
trend.
that's when we're liable to see Ron's civil war. Think about
It's happened before.
it. It's
Because
not,
it could,
not be the first.
because it goes back to what Ron's talking about, and that is he's got to call everybody a name.
Yeah.
So no one seems to want to use this word. I'm not quite sure why. I mean, it's offensive to anyone for whom this term used to be used. But from a piece of news, he called Tim Walz, governor of
Minnesota.
Minnesota, retarded.
Yes.
Should. That's
Should.
nice.
Well, he's not nice, so,
Nasty.
yeah.
God, I mean,
well, he's called everybody names this week, so.
ugly. We've
Yeah.
got another woman, Wall
Piggy,
Street Journal called her ugly. No, stupid.
yeah.
Stupid. The ugly, and then the quiet pig
Quiet piggy.
is just so
Well,
over.
Pointed right at it.
It's all a form of civility.
She's always been that way. That nasty.
It's been seen.
Well, that's true.
He's been senile for a hell of a long.
Or so.
Well, that frontal lobe is just
Yeah.
disconnected from the rest of the brain. He's. Pretty soon, he's gonna stop on the walkway or outside the White House, and his left leg is gonna stay still. And he's just gonna go around in circles. It's all because that right leg, he's dragging that thing around like it's a 50-pound suitcase.
Right now he wants to undo everything that Biden did with an auto pin.
Yeah.
Every
Even though he admits he uses them.
yeah.
Well, he couldn't have pardoned 1,600 people that took part in just signing. He had
that
to
was
use
a
an
blanket
auto pen.
thing.
Yeah, it was just an auto pen.
Yeah.
They all use auto pen.
Because what he's saying is that the ones that, it's not just the auto pen, it's that the president didn't approve the use. Which isn't a law. There's no requirement for that. He doesn't have to sign some requirement for an auto pen, or it's because he just likes using his Sharpies.
Whatever he says.
Well, it was never written in as an amendment to the Constitution. No, because when they sat in Philadelphia drawing up the Constitution, they had a feather pen.
The
They had a
auto-
quill.
the auto-
They had a
They
quill.
had a secretary come in and.
The auto pen does go
That
way
was the
back,
auto pen.
Rodney will probably.
His name was Ben Auto.
It's, the auto pen's been around since the 1800s.
Really?
Yeah, Ben Franklin just turned over in his grave. He said, "What's an auto pen?"
Rodney's looking up, see how long we've had auto pens.
Got it this. I'm gonna-
So while he's doing that.
Yeah, you're on. No,
What,
what's about chimpanzees?
Chimps?
You ever met one?
Several.
You ever dated?
Ever dated one? They thought they were. They would have if they could have gotten out of the cage. So we now have a MAGA candidate for a position. Yeah, I think he's a candidate. Is now saying that HIV broke out of a lab in Africa. Just like COVID broke out of a lab in
China.
Wuhan.
There was a term out a few in the AIDS days called green monkey disease. What was that?
African green monkeys
Yeah.
are a species unto themselves. We use them a lot. Also have cell lines that you can do stuff in vitro with.
So that's not where AIDS came from, green monkeys.
No, chances are it was floating around in the primate populations in Africa, not least of which the chimps. Thing is, the chimps in general do not suffer greatly from chronic disease. Cancer isn't a big problem. Infectious diseases aren't really a big problem. They sneeze off HIV if you give it to them as in research. And it's because there's one particular cell. So we've had news, weather, sports, and now you've got science. One particular cell
Dealing with health.
Yes. Right. One cell type called natural killer cells that are really effective and efficient in the chimp. The suspicion is that HIV in its original form passed from a chimp to you asked. Just blame it on yourself. You asked about chimps. It passed from a chimp to a human.
To Republicans.
Yes, Republicans. And it started off here when I was at Sloan Kettering.
HIV.
Oh, you know what? The hell with you all.
80s, just in the 80s, right?
In the
Early
80s.
80s.
Yeah. We were looking differently. Okay, who else has got something? Because
Well, real quick, let me give you an answer. The auto pen as we know it was developed in the 1930s and was first used, I think, in
I could have been telling you important
Yeah.
stuff. Instead, you got him telling us when the auto.
1942 and started being used by presidents as early as Gerald Ford and Obama started using it. However, the first polygraph pen where someone copied their signature at the same time they were signing was Thomas Jefferson. It was a polygraph pen where he'd sign and it had a little deal to the side where it would sign a second signature at the same time.
Wow.
Called a polygraph.
Very informative.
Yeah, something new every day.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Monkeys and pins. Wow, what more do you need today?
Okay, I became a hero in my high school because Jesuit high school, and your detention was called JUB.
It's called what?
JUB, J-U-G, J-U-B, JUB. And typically what
Catch
they
me up
do,
on that. Where's that come from?
I have no idea.
Oh,
I'm old. I can't remember.
Well, it was Jesuits, you were
Yeah.
afraid to ask.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Anyway, they would give you a sheet of 8.5 by 11 paper, and with cells on it, columns and rows. And they'd give you the word of the day, and you had to print the word of the day into each square until they came back. And it might be 10 minutes later, or it might be an hour later. I figured out a way to put 8 pens at just the right angle, tape them together, and just had to do it once. Eight squares were being filled at a time. I was a hero.
You should have that. You should have.
Oh, hum, is all I got to say.
Well, it's you and your Thomas Jefferson, him asking me a question about what I knew about chimps. I've been spit on them, peed on by them, and that on me, and what other fluid we won't discuss that.
I'll have to say, Lou's led quite the life here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fooling around with chimps.
yeah. And pins.
You wanna move over a little?
Boy, have I got a title for this.
This thing, yeah. It's going nowhere fast.
It's sinking very.
So
Yeah.
what else we got? Speaking
You're
of,
all gonna talk about history?
Okay, here you go.
Okay, go ahead.
Following along with your chimp deal. Well, I had 2 other things. Trump's destruction. I mean, he did the same thing to the gambling industry in New Jersey. He was there a short period of time, and all of a sudden, this casino started to file bankruptcy, right? And this money was from gambling was to go to the educational fund for the state. So kids never really saw it.
No.
So that's typical Trump destruction. Here's 2 others. He gets into the White House. Everybody would be happy to be in the White House, right? He decides he's going to destroy the East Wing. Okay, to build his big ballroom. So,
Biggest in the world, ballroom.
right. Now, the architect, engineer is saying it's too big. You can't do this. But we have not heard from Trump,
Right.
right? Okay, so he's destroyed that. What else has he destroyed?
my faith in
Economy.
human nature.
Well, besides the economy, there's where he really affects an industry. US beef industry.
Oh,
What's he doing in the beef industry?
it's
Destroying it, done it, right? And the farmers, the ranchers, gone, forget about it.
they can't sell a soybean.
All right, now to change the subject,
Oh, thank God.
here you go.
Yeah.
You ready? I'm gonna test your intellect.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah.
No, that doesn't work anymore.
Okay.
Okay.
That's not even funny anymore, is it?
Hawaiian shirts with pineapples on them. In other words.
Yeah,
the
we know what.
illustration of
Yeah.
What does that indicate? If he was wearing one.
Well,
First off, yeah,
it's got that cowlick.
yeah.
So come on.
Come on, go back to pineapple
Yeah.
shirts.
And I'm really, it's a Hawaiian shirt with pineapples or
Good
whatever.
luck.
And you have to have silk to make a real Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, okay.
Where's it going?
What is about the pine?
What
about
does
the
it indicate if
Did you have good taste? I
one
don't
of,
know.
one of you 3 are wearing it?
I don't.
Means I look good.
The tourism.
Close. All right, it's generally worn on a cruise ship. And it says, I and my partner are swingers.
Really?
Yes,
Where do you get this?
Google it.
I have never in my life heard that. And let me tell you, I've heard every cock and bull story you can come up with in my
Whoa,
life.
hey, wait a minute. That fits in.
I've got pictures of Linda and I with that type of shirt on. I want to ship.
You might want.
Now I gotta go this way.
Wait a minute.
I have a cousin in New Jersey.
He did fly balloons, so.
Yeah, he did. I have a relative who I speak to every so often in New Jersey.
Uh-huh.
And I'm choosing my words carefully.
For the first time.
Because
Too late.
she may pick up this podcast.
Just.
And she recently, well, this past summer, she was on a cruise. And the relative she was with their fiance.
You think there's a way to speed this story up?
No, because I gotta choose my way. You want an explanation? And she said to me, there was a guy on the cruise with his, he was in his about 68, 69.
Okay,
Right.
that's a good number. Good
And
age.
his wife, who was in her younger ages,
30s, 40s.
lower 30s,
Okay.
was up on the stage on this cruise ship, wiggling around,
Mhm.
and
Hooker.
the husband was sitting
In his
off
Hawaiian
stage
shirt.
in his Hawaiian shirt with pineapples on it. And my relative said to the relative they were with, no, he's oogling, he's not looking up at the stage, he's oogling around the room. You know what oogling means?
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Okay,
looking around
looking around.
with lust.
My relatives said to who she was with, and my relative is straight, so. She
the
said-
story's not getting any better.
she says to the one she was with, what is he doing? And she was then told, he's a swinger, and he's looking to make a connection.
For a fellow pineapple shirt guy.
Well, not necessarily, but somebody that might wanna wear.
So
one.
if we walk in a room with a lot of pineapples, it's not a good sign.
Apparently not.
It is not, because, so I said to him, my cousin, well, you gotta be kidding me, I've never heard that, and in all my 89 years, I've never heard that. She said, just Google it.
Not that there's anything wrong with it.
No, not that there's anything wrong with it.
Pineapples stick together.
And I Googled it, and sure enough, that's what it comes up.
That's hard.
So I'm getting rid of all my Hawaiian shirts.
I have nothing with a pineapple. on it.
No. I'm switching to coconuts
Well,
on my shirts.
here's another one that came out of
You,
Florida.
you can buy them on Amazon, by the way.
Yes, you can, and they're not bad.
Under the swinger section.
And nothing in here.
Here's another thing that came out of Florida. This one floored me. You'll never get this. What does it mean if the label on the shirt is sticking out, or on a woman's blouse is sticking out?
Okay,
Now, it is
stop.
not.
He's actually right. There's a deal in here that says upside down pineapples, and especially mean that they are secretly interested and are actively looking to participate in swinging or partner swapping. Okay, the things I learned, useless stuff that's now in my brain. I'm never gonna be able to pull out.
Now you have to, penguin, you have to lose a penguin then.
Yeah.
Wait till he gets up to the apartment.
Well, tell me about this one, because now,
The label?
yeah.
Yeah.
The label thing?
What's it mean?
What do you think it means? Especially in a supermarket. And I gotta think about the answer because it's got
I
a
haven't got
problem.
Speak.
I'm available anytime you want to go for coffee.
You don't need to Google that. That can't be true.
I'm not doing any more Googling.
Along those lines, though, the low cut, your butt hanging out of there, that's started in the prisons. That if you want to hook up tonight in cell number 9, you just wear your pants real slow.
Right.
Real low, and that's where all this low hung jeans
Comes in, he comes into Wine Wednesday with
Yeah.
his pants down.
Around us, yeah. Well, I'm not sure I'm coming down to Wine Wednesdays anymore.
You guys better hope I come prepared next week.
Yeah,
What else do our listeners want to hear?
actually, I'm thinking we may be. What's up?
Don't forget to support our sponsors.
Yes.
LDEAffinityjewelry.com. Lisa Beth is waiting for an order. You can just get in touch with her by email, by her website, and find her email on the website. Don't forget to hit, how much time we got?
We're done.
Don't forget to hit subscribe and like. It helps on the algorithms to spread us around, and the subscribing is really important for us at this time. We're not above begging, but we're not quite there yet.
Beware of AI.
Yes.
It could do what the internet does. The internet has done wonderful, wonderful things. However, there's a dark side to it. The same way with AI.
Yes.
It's out of control, which it will.
Well,
And it can't all be wonderful stuff.
no, and it's interesting. I've been seeing a new channel on YouTube. It's Jimmy Kimmel, giving a long recitation on stuff going on with the administration. I don't know if it's AI or not. It's the oddest thing,
Yeah,
because sometimes, like the number 22, the voice won't say 22, it will say 2-2-year-old person.
Right.
I think it's an AI. No, that said, it's some pretty interesting stuff, and Jimmy Kimmel's name is attached to the channel and all. But this is what you're absolutely right. It's going to get to the point where we don't know what the difference is between real and
Right.
AI.
Correct.
Right now, it's easy because if they AI'd Rodney, he'd have this bronze look to him. They can't, no, they can't do, it doesn't
Orange
do.
or brown?
No, brown, it's a real,
yeah.
yeah, you've seen them, they all, every character has the same look. It's this bronzy, kind of overly suntanned look about him, so. That's it.
That's it.
That's
I
it.
think we're good.
Wow.
It's a wrap.
Well,